Have you ever caught yourself staring at an old photo, reminiscing about the good old days? Maybe a song from your teenage years suddenly brings a flood of emotions. Or perhaps you feel like life was just better back then. But why do we feel this way? Why does the past often seem so much brighter than the present? Well, you might think it's just nostalgia, a sentimental longing for the past. But there's more to it than that. Our brains are wired in ways that distort our memories, filter out negative experiences, and paint the past in a golden hue. This psychological phenomenon is more than just a simple yearning. It's a mix of memory biases, emotional connections, and even social influences. Psychologists suggest that one of the main reasons we idealize the past is something called the rosy retrospection bias. This is when our brains naturally remember past events as more positive than they actually were. Why does this happen? Because we tend to forget the stress, struggles, and everyday annoyances we faced back then. The brain prioritizes pleasant memories, helping us maintain a positive sense of self and emotional stability. Another factor is the power of firsts, our first love, first car, first concert. These experiences are deeply ingrained in our minds because they were novel and impactful. The more emotionally significant a memory is, the stronger it sticks. There's also the fading affect bias, which makes negative emotions fade faster than positive ones. This is why childhood may seem like a perfect, carefree time, even though we all had challenges growing up. When we experience something new and exciting, our brains release dopamine, making the memory stronger. As time passes, we may not remember the full context of a moment, only the dopamine-fueled highlights. This is why looking back on old times can feel so much more vibrant than reality. Our culture plays a role in shaping our nostalgic tendencies. Social media constantly reminds us of better times through old photos, throwback trends, and viral nostalgia-driven content. This curated version of the past reinforces the idea that things were somehow more joyful back then. Similarly, movies, music, and even advertisements capitalize on nostalgia, making us feel emotionally connected to certain eras. Companies know that tapping into our collective longing for the past can make products and experiences more appealing. Interestingly, nostalgia tends to grow stronger as we get older. This is partly because we naturally have more memories to look back on. As we age, we also face more responsibilities, pressures, and uncertainties about the future. Compared to the challenges of adulthood, the past can seem like a simpler, more enjoyable time, even if it wasn't always the case. Another reason is life transitions. Big changes like moving to a new city, changing jobs, or starting a family can make us look back on the past with a sense of comfort. Nostalgia acts as an emotional anchor, giving us a sense of identity and stability in a constantly changing world. While nostalgia can be comforting, it can also become a trap. When we idealize the past too much, we risk becoming stuck in it. This can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction with the present and even anxiety about the future. People who frequently dwell on the past may experience rumination, a repetitive cycle of thinking that can lead to sadness or regret. It's important to find a balance, cherishing memories without letting them overshadow the present. So what does this mean for us today? Should we stop reminiscing about the past? Not at all. Nostalgia can actually be good for us. It boosts mood, reduces stress, and even strengthens social bonds. But if we constantly idealize the past, we risk feeling dissatisfied with the present and anxious about the future. Instead of longing for what was, we can use nostalgia as a tool for growth. Reflect on past lessons. What did your experiences teach you? Use them to guide your decisions today. Create new, nostalgic moments. Instead of wishing for the past, focus on making the present just as meaningful. Reconnect with old friends. Nostalgia is often linked to relationships. Strengthening connections can bring the warmth of the past into the present. Practice gratitude. Recognize that today's moments will one day become the memories you cherish. The past shaped you, but the present is where life happens. So cherish your memories, but don't let them hold you back. The best moments might just be the ones you're creating right now. Now I want to hear from you. What's one nostalgic memory that always makes you smile? Drop it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the psychology of nostalgia, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights on the mind, emotions, and the way we experience life. Until next time, keep making new memories.